What's up with y'all? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's up, Montrese? What's up, Jabari? What's up, Chicago Cheetah, Nerd Fury, Miss D? So yeah. Uh, so we had the defensive team, first and second team this year. Today. And I have a gripe. I have a real big gripe with the list. I don't know what they're basing it off of. Asia Wilson, if you see the thumbnail, Asia Wilson I got up there because she should have been she's the best post player, bar none. First team, well deserved. I disagree with some other picks. Jackie Young is the best guard in the league. I don't want to hear about no Kelsey Mitchell. I don't want to hear about no Alicia Gray. I don't want to hear about none of these. She is the best guard in the league. Not only will she drop 20 to 25 to 30 on your head, she'll go to the other end and shut you down. And for her not to even get considered, you could tell that it's a bias in the media. The media, for some reason, does not like Jackie Young. And I could tell a lot of these people that are doing this list, they don't know no goddamn basketball. Who has Gabby Williams shut down this year? And I like Gabby Williams. I was advocating for her. But as the season went on, I was like, man, she can't play no defense. She's good as far as playing the passing lanes. She's good to go and help in the switch. But as far as I need you to take this player out the game, I don't see it. And I've watched all Seattle games this year. I had the league pass. I did not see it from Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams, to me, has not played up to what everyone expected her to. But the two slots I have, Jackie Young should be on the first team. I don't care. You can talk your trash and all of that. No, Jackie Young should be on the first team. Those should have been your two first team players, Asia Wilson and Jackie Young. Jackie Young has guarded, taken out some of the best. She did well against KM and Odyssey Sims, and she played the perimeter as well. This series, she's been doing a hell of a job against Satu, against Kai, against Makani, being able to switch. She's done a hell of a job. Even in the Seattle series, she gave Gabby Williams problems. She gave Skylar Diggins problems. That's why you had Erica Wheeler going off like she was, because J.O. wasn't really sticking her the whole time. She was sticking Slim, or she was sticking Gabby, or, she would go after Skylar. And she did a hell of a job. And for her not to get the look that she did, it's crazy to me. What's up, Tula? What's up, Kiwan? What's up, We All Love Sports? No, that's cool. You can switch between streams. I wasn't happy about what was going on. I just wasn't happy. I don't understand the criteria of the list. If you look at stats, that's cool. Me, I'm not a stats guy. I've never been a stats guy. I couldn't tell you about advanced stats or even how to work it. I'm old school. I watch the game. I dissect the game. I see how players are in their position, how they play the pick and rolls, how they switch, how they guard up against their man, or in this case, their woman, how they do everything on the floor. When you're a post player, you got to be able to rebound, rim protect at times, steal, block. It's different. It's very different at how you do it. And to me, Jackie Young is the best guard in the league. I don't care what anybody says. And she's the best defensive guard in the league. Better than K-Mac, better than Alicia Gray. You know, the only other guard I would say was good. Now, Veronica Burden should have been first team to me. What she did, stayed consistent, was healthy all year. She was the best point of attack defender out there. Every guard, every person who was the point guard on the other team, she did a hell of a job. Now, but I understood why she didn't get first team, because you, of course, have AT there. AT to me, and people are going to get upset with me. AT is she's a good defender. If AT cannot bully you, her defense is non-existent. And it's not trying to be disingenuous to AT, because AT is a Hall of Famer to me. She's had a hell of a career, whether she wins this championship or not. But her defense, to me, she's very good at anchoring the defense, getting people in position. But as a one-on-one defender, I really haven't seen AT really take people out the game. I just haven't. Even in her early years when she played at Connecticut, and when she got to play against the Sparks, she got to play against the Sky in the playoffs, the Aces, the Mercury, different teams she played against. She just never really been like that lockdown person. But she's been good, though. I give her that. So I understand why she's first team. To me, your first team should have been Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, Nafisa Collier, Angel Reese, and Asia Wilson. That's who should have been your first team. Everyone Angel Reese has gone against, she has held them under their average, way below their average. And she was the best rebounder, probably the greatest rebounder we've ever seen. And she could guard 1 through 5. And she's great at guarding the 4s and the 5s. And she was good in steals. But people want to use her team was this and that. They don't use that in the NBA. They don't. They've never used that in the NBA, because if they use that in the NBA, then a lot of players wouldn't be on the first team or second team. Seriously. So I don't understand what they're trying to look at. I understand you got the stats and advance and all of that crap. I don't care about all that. I care about what I see on the floor, what I see on the film when I go back and watch it, because I don't just watch the game once. I go back and watch it 2, maybe 3 times, and just look at key things out there that I see. Now, AT, the reason why I don't have a problem with her being on first team is because AT basically was the anchor for this Mercury team, and she was able to guard 1 through 5. but she's never really been that great of a solo defender. She's very good helping, and she's very good calling out where people need to go, directing defense and directing the offense. She's incredible when it comes to that. But Elena Smith, I'm sorry, Elena Smith should not have been co-defensive player of the year. And Elena Smith struggled. Elena Smith struggled this year to guard the rim, to guard a player. Like Maria would have to be put in there for her. Maria would be subbed in for. Shepherd would be subbed in for, because Shepherd was a very versatile player. Shepherd can switch between the 4 and the 5. And she also can handle the ball and get everybody in position. She can make passes. She can initiate the offense when she needs to. Elena Smith just really did not play up to Elena Smith's standards. If you go back and look at last year would show you that she was way better last year than she was this year. She was. She was. Elena Smith would be taken off of this list entirely to me. She might make my second team. I'm not sure, but I just didn't like her defense. Nafisa Collier was way better than her this year on defense. She was. So that's why I got Fee on that list, and I got Angel there because Angel held Asia under her field goal percentage, which was her average. I think she held her under that. She held Nafisa. She held AT. Asia was asking for like 4 or 5 screen, no, a screen or 2 just to get her off of her. Y'all forget that game where she was the only player to hold Asia under 20 this year? She was the only player to hold Asia under 20. I think Asia had another game where she had low under 20, but it wasn't like when Angel guarded her. When Angel guarded her, she wasn't able to do the things that Asia usually does. So that's why my first team would be Asia, Angel, Fee, AT, and then I would go Jackie Young. Jackie Young should be number 1 on that list, on period. She should really be at that 1. Veronica Burton would be on my first team if AT and Nafisa didn't have the years they had. Now, second team, I agree with Veronica Burton. Burton should be the PG. Like I said, she's been the best point of attack defender I've seen all season. So that's how I look at it. Now, Veronica would be there. Now, Ryan Howard is not on my list. Gabby is not on my list either. Even though people are like, oh, Gabby led in steals, I watch Gabby. I'm sorry, Gabby. I'm a see if Prince, shout out to IMSO Media, I'm gonna see if Prince can do a video and show y'all Gabby Williams defense. And y'all will be like, oh my gosh, she's really not that good. She's not. She's very good playing the passing lanes and switching because of her size, but she's not a good on-ball defender. And off-ball defending, she sometimes is out of place. I'm gonna ask Prince to show y'all, because I'm not hating on Gabby. I'm a fan of Gabby's. I just don't think she was better than Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron, to me, should have been on second team with Veronica Burton. Sonia Citron was guarding the best perimeter players all year. And her play against her versatility was able to allow Suge, Sutton, Slim, Kiki, and everybody to be able to go off because of her versatility on defense. Citron played a hell of a game on ball and off ball. Very fundamentally sound. Now, another player I did not have Ron Howard. Like I told y'all, Ron and Gabby was off my list. I'm going with Sanaya. I'm going with Sanaya Rivers at the wing. Sanaya Rivers was a beast. The things that Sanaya Rivers did was incredible. Go and watch her defense when she was guarding Kelsey Mitchell before these dummies took her off of Kelsey Mitchell and they put somebody else on Kelsey Mitchell, and Kelsey got hot because they took Sanaya off of her. Go back and watch those other games when she was guarding Slim, she was guarding Skylar, she was guarding Rakia, she was guarding different players, and she was giving them problems. Her versatility, she's going to be your prototypical wing in the next 3 to 5 seasons. That's what you're going to see coming into the league. And she can also handle the ball on the other end. So Veronica, Sonia, Sanaya should have been on that list. Now, everyone says Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, I don't want to come off as a hater, but I'm gonna be a hater then. Y'all gonna call me a hater. Aaliyah Boston, I'm sorry. Aaliyah Boston is one of the most overrated defenders at the 5 position that I've ever seen. And then you got to also remember, there's not a lot of good 5s. How many dominant 5s do we have in the league? How many dominant 5s? I want everybody to name me the dominant. I mean dominant. Like they're putting up points, they're playing defense, rebounding, doing all of it. I want to know, outside of Tina Charles, outside of JJ, how many other 5s are there that are dominant? That's what I want to know, because I don't understand it. I don't understand how Aaliyah Boston is on second team defense. It's not a lot of dominant 5s in the league outside of Tina Charles, JJ. You could say Asia. Who is it? So how are you gonna put Aaliyah Boston on second team? How? Right, she's not even top 10 in blocks. So I'm confused. I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Like I don't get it. What's up, Cheyenne? They didn't win yet. They got one more game. They got to finish the job, Cheyenne. You see this guy? What my guy used to say, finish the job. Kobe Bean said, finish the job. I'm just saying. So I'm just asking. I don't understand. Because I'm trying to figure out, is she on there because the defense of the Fever were good? As a collective group, they were an okay defensive team, but they weren't the greatest. Like, let's be for real. I'm watching the game now, Josh. I don't know yet. I'll let you know later. So that's all I'm trying to ask. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. So let's look at it around the league. Howard was okay on defense. Howard was good. I thought Tipson outplayed both of them. So again, like, let's look at it. Yeah, Stewie wasn't that good this year. You could look at Stewie and be like, whatever. So Gabby would have to make the list by default, but she wasn't that good defensively this year. But if you put her on the second team, I have no argument with that. Now Ezzy didn't really have a strong year this year. But you know, she rim protects, she defends. I mean, hey, is what you make of it. They were decent on defense, Josh, but AB and Howard weren't lockdown defenders. They were good, but to make second team defense, no. Aaliyah Boston wasn't that good to make second team defense. Second team defense to me wasn't all that this year. So again, if you want to move Elena, but if you want to move Ezzy or move Gabby to the second team, you can. But in my opinion, I would take Kiki Iriafen over both of them defensively. People are going to look and be like, man, what you mean? And this, man, Kiki played better than Aaliyah, Elena, and Ezzy this season. Kiki played a lot better. If you want me to be honest, I liked the Kiki better than all of them. Kiki was out there playing defense. She was balling. She was rebounding. She was doing it all. I would take Kiki over Elena and Aaliyah Boston this season. She played tough. Lacone could be on there. Look, I would go. Listen, I would go. I would go Veronica, Lacone, Sanaya, Citron, and I would go Kiki. That would be my second team. Lacone was awesome this year. Lacone played great. They weren't. Like, thank you. Thank you. We all love sports. Thank you so much for saying that. People wasn't playing defense like that this year. They weren't. Defense was non-existent a lot of times. That's why I don't understand how, like, Minnesota was good as far as a collective group. Hell, you could have threw Kayla McBride. You could have threw Kayla McBride on the all defensive team. You could have put Kayla. You could have put Kayla McBride on second team. I wouldn't have had a problem. She could have made second team. Kayla's a very solid defender. Yeah, Aisha, I'm mad too. J.O. didn't make it. I agree, Aisha. But like you said, people weren't playing defense this year. Who was playing defense this year? Nobody was playing defense this year. Who was playing defense? You mean to tell me Like if you want to put, cause see, Deezyii didn't play enough, but I would just put Deezyii out there just off GP. Cause look, Jackie Young, I said on the first team with AT, Fee, Angel, and Asia. That should have been your 5 for the first team. Second team, you can go Burden, Citron, Sanaya, Lacan, and Kiki. I will go Kiki. Kiki had a hell of a year on the defensive side. Yeah, it proves that the WNBA hates Angel Reese. Yeah, they do. Fag Benlay could be on there. Hey, I have no issue, Josh, with Fag Benlay. Fag Benlay could have been on there. Fag Benlay did better than Ezzy this year. I wouldn't have had a problem with Fag Benlay on there. You could have put Nas Hillman on there. Nas played better defense to me than than Ron Howard. Yeah, hit the like button. Tell them, Shay. Hit the like button. You could donate to the page by super chatting. We take $1 or we take $19. If it's $20, go ahead and send that to the Cash App. You can also sign up to the Patreon. The Patreon's only $3 a month. I just uploaded a video to the Patreon, which was just upload a video to the Patreon. I'm gonna try to get another one later on. Latricia's good, Jabari, but Latricia, she didn't play a lot. If she would have played a lot more, she would have been up there. I would have put her up there. Like you could put McBuckets up there. You could put Fag Benlay up there. You could put Lacan up there. I mean, dog. Like, what are we talking about? The only player on the second team I was really cool with was Veronica Burden. Yeah, it's an insult. Sanaya Rivers did a hell of a job this year. So I don't even know what people talking about. Like, what are we talking about? The WNBA hates Reese. Yeah, they do. They showed it. She was getting benched. That's what I'm saying. She was getting benched. You know, she was being Maria played better defense than her. So again, like, what are we really talking about? So that's what I'm saying. Jackie Young gets disrespected for what? You know, this is a joke. The W needs to do a lot better. They need to do a lot better. They need to check their criteria. They need to see what they want. The advanced stats to me is bullshit. We need to look at more. We have to look at more things, like actually watching the game, actually seeing what a player is doing individually and what they add to the team defense. Now, I would have been cool with that if you would have did Code Depoy. You'd have gave it to Jackie Young, or hell, Jackie Young could have won it outright. I'd have had no issue. Yeah, Angel had to guard the best fours and the fives. The best fours, the four is the strongest position in the league. That's why I'm saying, like, how does Aaliyah Boston make it? You don't really have any fives in the league. Aaliyah Boston didn't shut nobody down. Who she shut down? Yeah, Sylvia Fowles made it. Chicago is trash. Right, Jo and Jo's in the all defense. She's in the finals, but can't get on the all defensive team. Crazy. Yeah, I agree. Too much bias. Should Chicago take Dana back for what? So they could ruin her career? Take her back for what? They not gonna win. Yeah, they went off of the Sky's defensive rating. Yeah, but if you do that, it's going to be bad because the whole team defense is trash. Chicago Sky had the worst guards this year in the league. They had the worst guards this year in the league. The worst guards. Yeah, Gabby was bad. Gabby just got the steals. Gabby stole the ball a lot, but when you watch the game, she's not guarding the main player. Rakia was destroying her every time they played against each other. Rakia was giving her the business. Man, they was worse than Combs. But we know why they picked them, man. They looked at a team thing. They looked at the team stuff. They never looked at the team stuff until it came now. But back before they start getting this coverage, they was putting people in there who were on bad teams. Now all of a sudden you want to change the criteria. Like, come on. We know why they're doing this. They're doing this to punish Angel Reese. They're afraid of her. They know she's a threat to their narratives and their agenda. They can't push the agendas that they used to. She's debunking them. They said she wouldn't make it. She showed she did. She made two all-star teams. Now what? What are you going to say now? So that's what I'm saying. I would have took McConaughey over a couple people they had. So like I said, like this defensive team was full of crap. Crazy. Yeah, they did. They did a horrible job on the first team and the second team. They did. And we know why they did. They're trying to push narratives because they know they're doing their best to try to get Angel Reese. They're trying to keep her submerged, and they can't do it. Yeah, they were on bad teams and they still were getting rewarded. Exactly, Lorenzo. They still were getting rewarded. They still were getting a chance to be on the defense. They had a chance to still win Defensive Player of the Year. But now all of a sudden, we got to hold the criteria now. Like, man, stop it. Like, WNBA is a joke. This league is a joke, a big fat joke. And until they start holding standards up, then it's going to continue to be bullshit. Right. Yep, she got snubbed. Look, Angel held the MVP to under 20 points. Held Nafisa Collier in 2 games out of, I think, the 4 they played. She held her under her percentages. She made it tough for Fee. Look what she did to Kiki. Look at what she did when she guarded Shakira. Look at what happened when she guarded Rakia. Look at what happened when she guarded De'Erica and Azare Stevens. She gave them problems. Look what she did when she guarded Stewie, JJ, all of these players. She's giving them problems. And you're telling me you're not going to consider, you're going to put Elena Smith over her and AB? Man, it's a joke. Yeah, we know Jabari. Yeah, the WNBA jokes too much. That's all they do is joke. All they do is look. All they do is look to push the goalpost all the time. It's like, for what? Why are we pushing the goalposts? Like, why? The stuff is stupid. Yeah, they joke. It's a joke too much. Yeah. No, the voting don't need to stop, John. We don't need to stop the vote. Like, no, they need to be held accountable. That's what they need to do. That's all we need is them to be held accountable. That's what I'm saying. If they get held accountable, then we'll start voting the right people in. Doesn't matter off a record. This is an individual award. Your record doesn't really mean a lot. That's what I don't understand. They don't watch the games and they're not held accountable. Man, it's a lot they need to do. Yeah, but Aisha, there's some people who never touched the ball before, but they can tell how good AR is on defense. They can tell. They can tell how good other players are on defense. All you got to do is watch the damn game. How hard is it to watch the game? How hard? It's not hard to watch the game. It's not hard to dissect the game. The problem is we're going by narratives too much and agenda instead of actually talking about what we're seeing on the floor. There's no damn way impossible you're telling me that Gabby Williams, Elena Smith, Ryan Howard are better than Jackie Young and Angel Reese or Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron was better than Ryan Howard this year by far. And I believe Nas Hillman's a better defender than Ryan Howard, to me personally. Because Nas has to guard the fours and the threes, sometimes the twos. I don't know if they got an article. I have no idea if they have an article or not. Got to finish them, J.O. That was a bad pass. Yeah, man, she should. Look, Asia on first team, thumbs up. You want to put Nafisa there? Cool. You want to put AT there? No problem. But hell no. Elena Smith and who else did they have on the first team? Gabby Williams. Elena Smith and Gabby Williams should not be on the first team. Period. It should be Jackie Young and Angel Reese should replace them. Now the second team, Gabby is not on my second team. I think Gabby Williams is a great player of the passing lanes. She does a hell of a job, but no. So again, I don't follow. What's up, Goon? So I don't have her there. I thought Sanaya was better than her and Ron. Citron, to me, Citron, in my opinion, was better than Ryan Howard and Gabby Williams. So again, like I just don't understand. Like when we watch basketball, we watch how you play on ball, how you play off ball, how you go against pick and rolls, how you go off against the screens. You know, that's what it's about. So like I said, those players are better. Like Ron, like let's look at Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard is lanky. She has length. Now what? Sometimes Ryan Howard don't slide her feet. You saw in the game against the Fever, the times they played the Fever, she struggled against playing KM. KM would give her some buckets. And like I said, Nas Hillman. No, Ezzy wasn't good this season either. That's what I'm saying. Last year, Ezzy was awesome. This season, Ezzy was not that good. I don't get why people are trying to say Ezzy was that good. Ezzy wasn't that good this year. Not on defense. Ezzy struggled this year. Right. Heidemann relies on athleticism. But what happens when that athleticism leaves you? Are you going to have that same defense? I don't think so. I think Sanaya Rivers is a better version of what Ryan could be. In my opinion, I think Ryan is very overrated. I don't think she's a top player in this game. I think her decision making and her IQ messes her up. Man, Kiki Iriafen, Shakira gave her the business. Heidemann's not on any of my teams, Goon. So that's what I'm saying. Veronica Burden is your second team. I have no issue with Veronica Burden. Veronica Burden, I would have put number one. However, you got AT up there. AT, like I said, is a leader, the anchor of the defense. So again, she has to be up there. And this team wouldn't be where they're at without AT on both sides of the floor. So again, Veronica Burden to me should be that. And then second, like I said, you would have Citron. Citron is up there. Citron is second team. You can go Lacan. You can go Rivers. Right. Hamby and Azare cooked Ezzy all the time when they met. Asia gave her the business. Like Kiki gave her the business. Shakira gave her the business. Y'all forgot Shakira dropped damn near like 30 on their head. So like, what are we talking about? How is Ezzy up there? Oh, you saw the Patreon video? You liked it, Damon? Did you like the Patreon? Make sure y'all sign up to the Patreon, $3 a month. Next year is going to jump up to 15. You guys can super chat. We take $1 to $19. But if you want to do more than that, if you can go to the Cash App. If y'all want to hype it, if you're on your phone, make sure you hype this video up, and then share it on all your platforms. That's what I'm saying. If Angel get to a good team, then what? They can't hold her off no more. What's going to be their excuse? What they gonna lie about then? Huh? What they gonna lie about? Yep. Because they gonna hold it against her. That's all they gonna do is hold it against her. Right? They want to hold it against her. They want to say they want to lie and say, oh well, her win shares this and that. Nah, I want to hear that shit. Put her on a better team and see what happens. See, they don't want that shit. They want to keep with the narratives, right? That's what they want to do. They want to keep the narratives. They want to lie. No, they don't. But Angel's gonna be an angel. She's not gonna be another Asia. Asia is Asia. There will never be another Asia ever. Asia is the greatest woman of all time. I told my auntie Says. I told Auntie Says, I was like, Auntie, Asia got way more dog than Candace Parker had. Way more dog. See, Candace was good, but sometimes Candace didn't have that dog in her, man. Sometimes she didn't have that dog in her. Like I needed Candace Parker. I needed Candace Parker to wake up and buzz ass. And sometimes, man, she disappeared. Asia don't disappear. Asia bust your ass. What up, Peter Smalls? Exactly. What's up, Pharaoh? You don't think they'll put her on a good team? I believe she's gonna go to a good team. She's gonna have a good team one of these days, Al. Man, Candace should have had 6 championships, bro. I mean, ma'am. Candace Parker has some of the best teams I've ever seen in my life. Hell, she started off with Lisa Leslie. She couldn't get it done then. And all her years just wasted, losing, getting bounced, all of that. You know, it got to a point where it was like, man, Maya Moore came and just started taking everything from Candace. Just started taking it from Candace. You know? Crazy. Crazy work. See, I like players who can guard you 94 feet, and what Prince would say, guard you at the top of the break, be able to go through the screens, be able to move their feet. Like my brother Show would say, slide your feet, sit in that chair. When the hell have you seen Gabby Williams sit in a damn chair? Excuse me. When you seen Gabby sit in that chair and just lock somebody up? When? Like Auntie say, we got your resume. We seen where you played at. We seen what you done. Look, Gabby wasn't the best defender on her French national team. That was Lacan on the perimeter. Yeah, like McBuckets, like McBuckets plays better defense than Gabby Williams. Way better defense. – 3-1 in the finals. That's what I'm saying. Yep, exactly. We all love sports. When Brittany Griner blocked Asia going into the finals in 2021, she ain't look back. Exactly. You're right. You're right. Yeah, they were young. But that team was built correctly. Who's Angel Reese's Jackie Young? Who's her Kelsey Plum? Who's her De'Erica Hamby? Who's her point guard? You know, Angel got to play defense herself. There ain't nobody else on that team that can play defense. And on the Aces, you just got J.O. and Asia. Them two got to be damn near perfect on defense for them to win games and to shut teams down. I mean, they only played 30 games, but in those 30 games, Peter, who did Stewie and Ron lock down? Who did they lock down? Look. Let's keep it real. The only people Ron was locking up was them bums on the sky at guard and Caitlin Clark. Let's be for real. That's all Ron shut down. Who else did Ron shut down? They played Phoenix. Did she shut Satu down? Or did Satu just have a bad shooting night? In that blowout win Atlanta had. That was more about Satu missing shots. That's good. I'm happy for her. Good. Look, CP3's a hell of a player. Great player. Possibly top 5 Mount Rushmore player. But she's an opportunist and a hater. That's all she is. See, people don't like to tell the truth. They think, oh, you got to kiss their ass. No, you don't. I ain't got to kiss none of these people's ass. CP3, great player. Mount Rushmore, you can argue. Top 3 or 4 or 5, you can argue. One of the greatest ever to do it. But she's an opportunist and she a goddamn hater. That's just what it is. And nobody watches that bum ass show she got named Post Up. She need to post that shit up and don't play another episode. Throw that shit away. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Then she talking about, I'm going to train with you, AB. Now you want to train with her? Why? Because you see Lisa, Cheryl, and everybody training with Angel. Dog, she's a hater. She is such a hater, and she's so jealous. It's crazy. I'm like, dog, you want to do everything you can to just push Aaliyah Boston to this statue, and she's not that. That's just not Aaliyah. Aaliyah's a good center, but she's not great. It's too many times she disappears. It's too many times where she don't live up to her expectations. Yeah, exactly, Lorenzo. I agree. Exactly, Aisha. They only pick the playoff teams, but you ain't picked Jackie Young. That's how stupid these people are. These people are sheep. They follow whatever somebody says. They follow whatever anybody else says. Oh, they was pissed off. We all love sports. Asia did bust CP3 ass. Go back and watch when Asia got in the league. She was busting CP3 ass. CP3 couldn't handle no damn Asia. Could Angel play the 5 for the Mercury? I don't want Angel on the Mercury. Her and AT will be in each other's way. Yeah, she's a good player. Yeah, she is. What's up, Montrese? Right, Asia cooked her ass, and then she came to the squad Asia cooked her ass on. But want to talk shit about Angel. And I'm like, dog, Candace, you never carried a team. You were a great player. As far as an individual player, you were great. You got your points. You made some defensive plays. You were able to facilitate. You could initiate the offense. Hell, you were probably the first point forward. But again, you never carried anybody. Defensively, you had way better defenders on the perimeter than Angel had. Let's be for real. Ron Howard played 33 games, right? Who she locked up? Who did Ron lock up? If nobody out there tells you who Ron Howard locked up, pull their basketball card. I don't want to hear about no damn stats. I don't want to hear about no goddamn advanced stats. I don't want to hear about no team record. What did you do when you was guarding your person? For real. For real. That's all I want to know. See, I noticed something about YouTube. I noticed something about every community I'm in, whether it's NBA, NFL, or WNBA, or when I'm talking about movies on my burner account. People let other people steer their opinion. People let other people push them into this side of the fence instead of being real and accepting what is. For real. Man, that championship was overrated. That Chicago Sky championship was the most overrated championship in history. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. See, they love to make up some bullshit. But they don't want to tell you about the player they locked up or the player that they D'd up. I'm trying to figure out who did Ron Howard, who did Gabby Williams, and who did Elena Smith lock up? Who did Aaliyah Boston lock up? And if you say Asia, don't make me get my brother Prince to do the film and show y'all dumbasses that Aaliyah Boston ain't locked shit up. Asia was just missing shots. But you saw what happened in game 4 and 5, right? You saw what happened in game 4 and 5, right? Excuse me. Yeah, she didn't play on the Aces like that. She got hurt. Exactly. We all love sports. Right. That was it. Exactly, John. What's up, Miss D? Yeah, nobody. She ain't locked nobody up. I'm still trying to figure out who the hell she locked up. Everybody telling me that she was this great defender. Who did she lock up? That's all I'm asking. You know, I don't have an issue with saying, you know what, I was wrong. But I watched Gabby Williams. Who did she lock up? I'm asking. I didn't see her lock anybody up. Yep, exactly. They allowed her to hack people. Man, Jonathan, don't mention that hoe. Nobody care about Hofi. A hoe ass. Elena Smith is really a 4. But she plays the 5 in that system, but she's really a 4. Yeah, that was a joke. Yeah, Elena Smith was bad on defense against the Mercury. Miss D, Elena Smith has been bad on everybody this year. She has not been a great defender. Look, last year, I'm going to be honest with you, Miss D, she was better last year. Elena Smith was a better player and defender last year. Getting destroyed. Elena Smith got destroyed. Ezzy was great last year. This year, Ezzy was not good. Ezzy was better last year. Oh, Peter, you cool, Peter. I knew what you were saying. I was just saying, I don't care how many games both of them played. They were shitty on defense this year. Stewie wasn't that good this year on defense. Ron Howard was trash. Gabby was overrated. Elena Smith overrated. Ezzy overrated. AB overrated. Look, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I like Kiki over Ezzy and Elena. I thought Kiki did a hell of a job defensively when she played against different fours this year. For a rookie, I liked it Citron. I thought Citron was better than Gabby and Ron Howard. Sanaya and what's my girl name? Sanaya and Lacan were better. Right. Right, exactly, Miss D. They were just looking at blocks. Exactly. That's all they were looking at was blocks. They saw blocks, they were like, bet. Now look, Asia and Jackie Young should have been your first 2 selections for first team defense. Then I would have gone Angel. Then I would have gone Fee. Then I would have gone AT. I would have had AT. Second team, Veronica Burden, Citron, Sanaya, Lacan, and then I could have gone Kiki. Kiki was very underrated on defense this year. Yeah, Lacan gonna be a dog, but that's who I would have gone with. I'm finna drop the link. If y'all want to come up, y'all can. Um, y'all come up, y'all can. We could talk about it. I dropped the link. Y'all want to come up, you can. Just wanted to talk about it. And you could give me your defensive first team and second team and who you felt should have been where and what. And if you're cool with the defensive teams, the first and second team, tell me why. Why are you cool with it? They were going off stats, but the stats didn't even really look all that. It really wasn't a lot of on-ball defenders this year. I've noticed. That's why Angel sticks out. That's why Angel sticks out because there's not a lot of players in this league who gonna play and guard all five positions and play defense. So that's all I'm saying. Uh-oh, Miss D up
Hey,
here. What's
hey,
up, D?
D.
What's happening?
Nothing much. I like the list that you had. Uh, the first should have been Angel, Asia, Fee, and Jackie. But Jackie,
Yeah,
yeah, for them not to put Jackie on any list is kind of crazy. Like I think they just looking at the stats but they're not looking at inside the stats because
that's
Elena
what I'm saying.
Smith got
Mm-hmm.
cooked.
Yeah,
If she wasn't blocking your shot, she was getting cooked.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand it. Like I watched all these games. Elena Smith, yeah, she rim protect, but she wasn't even all that at that because the other girl was replacing her a lot. Maria.
Right.
Maria was taking her spot. I
Exactly.
thought Maria played better than her in the Mercury series.
She did. But for some reason, um, just something like Becky do sometimes. She's loyal,
Yeah,
and that kind of cost you. But they couldn't afford to be loyal because of the injuries. Got to play
right,
who hot. But yeah, the like Ryan Howard, I don't never know her to be defensive like that. Not to be on the all defensive team.
right.
I don't get that one. And then Aaliyah Boston, she's a hacker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how she turned into that because she wasn't like that at South Carolina. She wasn't hacking like that. You know.
Not at all. I'm trying to figure it out too. I
And
thought
who else
Tipson played
was?
better than them.
Right. Now, a lot of people said something. I like Lexi Hall. If you're going to put somebody on, put Lexi Hall in the second one. Why not?
The
Even though
reason
there's a
I
lot
ain't
of.
put Lexi Hall is more of a team defender. She's not like a defender who and she tries hard. Like
Yeah.
she's a hustler and try harder. Like I'm not putting her over Citron. You know what I'm saying? Citron
No, no,
going
no, no, no. But I'm talking about
Citron
for the
going
list. Yeah, for the
yeah,
list. If you're going to put Ryan
yeah,
Howard, like, ugh.
yeah. I'm taking Ron Howard off. I got Citron over her, and I got Lacan over her and Gabby. I
Right.
got Lacan over Gabby. Sanaya Rivers should have made the list because Sanaya did some great things. And then you also could go, like I said, I thought Kiki was very underrated for a four, and she
Exactly.
was young in this league. I thought she did a hell of a job. I don't know what other people were watching. I thought she did great out there.
She
So
did.
again, yeah. So I don't know what they're watching because Ezzy got cooked by Shakira. She got cooked by Angel. She got cooked by De'Erica and Azarae. You know, she was getting cooked a lot.
I wonder who these voters are. who are the voters? That's what I want to know. Because it seemed like a popularity contest, but it seemed like they also black balling Angel. That's what it seemed
They,
like for her not to be on the list on any list.
mhm,
I was like, come
they
on,
are. They are. They're trying to keep her off the list.
yeah. And I
You
think
know.
Aaliyah, she's talented. Don't be wrong, but I think she's now that CC on the team, she gonna get the CC popularity votes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's what all that is.
But if you look at it, the fives are very weak.
Yeah, they are.
So I'm trying to figure out who the hell she shut down.
Mm, shoot, nobody. I don't know. So the list is all crazy. Did they even have um Kiki as honorable mention? I
Mm-mm.
gotta go back and look. So that's crazy.
No, they don't.
Wow.
They got the second team. They got Burden, which I was cool with.
Yeah, I was cool with that.
Um, Ron. Um, who else? Aaliyah. Trying to think who the other two were. Okay, thanks, John. No, John, tell me who was the hey, who was the original second team? They had Burden, they had Ron, they had Aaliyah Boston. Who were the other two? Yeah, I would have had Nas Hillman over Ron Howard. Hillman was a way
Exactly.
better
She
defender
was a
than
better
Ron.
defender. She did all the dirty things, the dirty work. Ryan
What
Howard
up,
just wanted
MJ
to jack her
Lover?
shots up. You know, that's all she wanted to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I had Nas. He said I'm groggy right now. Yeah, Ezzy and Stewie. Thank you. We all love sports. Ezzy and Stewie wouldn't have made my damn list.
Not this
Well, how
year.
the
Nope.
hell did they make the list?
Right. They going off a reputation and not what they did this year. They still going for last year, but not this
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
Now we talking all time. Yeah, Stewie's a solid defender, but no, they ain't shut nobody down. I don't get it.
Me either.
I need to know who the hell these damn voters are. Because how the hell you got Ron on there? I don't get it. Because Ron got cooked in that game against the Aces during the season. They cooked her. They were cooking Ron. It was J.O.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That don't make any sense, T. Carmella. They saying she missed too many games. Stewie missed a lot of games, and so did Ron. Atlanta actually played better without Ron Howard.
They do because they don't have to. They passing the ball more to everybody. The ball don't stop. You know. But yeah, if you miss a few games, that should account for you not to be part of any accolades if you're not playing because that's only half a statistic. So I don't get it. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like they didn't want to pick Kiki on there or who played more
Right.
games. I don't know. It's too much popularity instead of just going about what you see, or do they even watch it?
HD, the voters were people like Annie. Annie?
Yep,
Man,
probably was.
man, oh hell no, man. No. Me, Show Prince, we finna put some ballots in, man, to be the voter next year. We gotta get these gums out.
Wow, that's crazy. So like
Yeah,
I
but
said,
look, even if Stewie missed, right? Stewie was not good defensively this year.
She
She
wasn't.
wasn't.
Smith wasn't. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how they just went by statistics instead of going by, you know, man, you saw a few blocks or this and that, but that don't make you a great defender.
Right. Sky didn't advocate for her to win. Well, we know they bitch ass wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah.
They punk asses. We know what they were gonna do. We knew they weren't gonna advocate for anybody because they a poverty franchise.
Look, got me excited. I thought they gonna sell the team.
They need to.
They do. So they
Cause
really
look,
assured. I said maybe Angel would come back if they knew they'd sell the team, but she gonna hold out. She ain't coming back.
mm-mm. Now if they sell the team, that's something different. Because then they'll possibly listen to Angel. But you got to get that front office out of there. That's the only way people will come to the team. You got to get that front
Exactly.
office out of there.
Exactly.
Because it's like football. That's why people don't go to the Ravens or the Bengals. It ain't because Lamar or because of Burrow. No, they cheat. They don't pay nobody.
Nope. And that they want Lamar to do all this. You gonna wear that guy out? You
Right.
make him do all the work.
Mm-hmm.
He just go out and win with no number one receiver. Like I don't get that. The best quarterbacks had number one receivers. Troy Aikman, he had two or
Mm-hmm.
three. Could be number ones. Joe Montana.
Yeah. Dan
Um,
Marino.
Dan Marino had two great receivers. You got to have at least one good receiver.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you look at it, Ms. D, look at Candace Parker early career, man. Candace Parker had so many Hall of Famers around her, and she
Yeah,
still couldn't get the job done. You know, a lot of these people came in late to the W, so they don't understand like how much the players had teams back then. Like a lot of players had stacked teams. Seattle was stacked damn near every year.
yeah,
So
and then
again, I don't get it. Why they
and
mad Angel want better talent?
right, and then even when the Houston Comets was already a good team before Cheryl Swoops, she got pregnant. She didn't really play at the beginning, and they was holding it down before she came back. So yeah, every team has stacked team. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before Jordan was winning, he needed a Pippin.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember the teams when he first got, he had scored like 50, 60 points, but he had still lose to the Boston Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
So you
So
got to
you
have
need
that
talent.
sidekick or other talent.
Mm-hmm.
They know their position. And not selfish. And that's why people mad at Dana because she could have played she's still young, but she's still a vet compared to Angel. Could have played that role, her position, but she didn't. And yes, she
Right.
playing good now, but that's because Becky told her her role.
Yeah.
You can't play that in Asia. Not gonna tolerate that. What she was trying to do in Chicago.
Right. That's all I'm saying. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Sky fans, they get upset when you say Angel not coming back. Man, nobody care about they goddamn feelings. F Sky fans. I said it.
Well, she
Nobody
not. She
care
gonna she
about
gonna sit
them.
out. But they
Y'all,
gotta
y'all were low key sneak dissing this girl for 2 years. Y'all was
exactly.
talking about we need to go to Camilla mode. We need all of this now. But now, as soon as she say she want to bounce, now y'all want to get mad at her and call her weak and shit. Like, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, Detroit was lit when they won, man. That was my team, Detroit shot. That was my team because they was Rough Riders.
I love that team.
Yeah,
I love Deanna Nolan. She was very underrated player.
yeah. People talking about Sue Bird and shit. I'm like, man, Tweety Nolan was better than Sue Bird.
Sue Bird, you know what? She's a good player, but they overrate her sometimes.
They overrate her way too much. She's good. Like, don't get me wrong. But man, come on.
And those championship teams that she played on was a lot of Lauren Jackson. Lauren
Hmm.
Jackson, she has some good other players.
And
Sometimes
then
she wasn't even the
Stewie
focal
can.
point. Yeah,
Hmm.
Stewie. Like, come on. Jewel Lloyd. Come on now.
Right.
You know. But
Ain't
yeah.
nobody going back to Chicago.
Hope not.
Man, nobody going to Chicago. People will go to the Detroit Shock when they come back before Chicago.
Exactly.
Look at the Detroit Pistons, man. Pistons done went through their run, had a long time not doing anything. Now they got their team built up to try to make a playoff run. Bulls still sorry after Mike left, and then after D Rose left, still
They been
sorry.
too cheap. They been cheap.
Yeah,
The Bulls always been cheap. Cause they even had problems when Michael Jordan was there. Being cheap. So it's a good city, but you want to treat it like, trash by not paying players. It's not like players don't want to go to Chicago. It's just you're
right,
cheap and
right. MJ, I mean, she was a good point guard, man, but
she was all right. I
I'm
mean, she wasn't
still
all that.
taking I'm still taking Tisha Pinkara over her,
Oh,
man. I'm
definitely.
sorry.
Me too.
Pinkara was way better than Sue Bird.
Yeah, she was.
I'm sorry. Pinkara was that girl.
And
Pinkara be
Monarch
coming down
Kings,
court and doing that no look pass.
she was a point guard, first point guard.
She was.
Yeah.
She was a hooper.
Yeah, she was. And those teams was awesome.
What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, she was a hooper. Man, Sky ain't finna build around no man. MDT Sky ain't finna build around shit. The Sky want to build around Vandersloot and Sifka.
They do. They don't even treat Angel like she's the option. So I don't know what he talking about.
I'm gonna buy season tickets when they come back to Detroit.
Oh,
Bet
definitely. Me too.
Keisha was a baller. Yeah, I think Cynthia was better than her. Man, Cynthia was better than a lot of people, man.
Yes.
Man, Cynthia was a beast. Especially when that fourth quarter came, man. Cynthia turned up. Her and Cheryl Swoops and Tina went off in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
It's
I'm
you
cool.
think Satu gonna play next game?
I'm rewatching it now and shit. She got hurt.
Oh man, I ain't know. I ain't know you didn't know. Yeah, she got hurt.
She'll probably play next game. But I told everybody Phoenix is a bad matchup for the Aces. I mean, excuse me, the Aces are a bad matchup for Phoenix.
But you'll see
Phoenix
what they
can't
trying to
match
do.
them up.
They played good. Don't get me wrong, Phoenix. But you'll see what the stripes was trying to do. Yeah, but go ahead. I'll leave that alone.
Did you read about the new women's basketball league that invested in running from November to April? I mean, yeah. I mean, Candace Parker, that's what's up. You know, I mean, I'm happy for what she's doing for women. But like I said, three things can be true. She's a great player, Hall of Fame player, Mount Rushmore, top five if you want to have her
And
there.
a hater.
But she's a hater. That's number two. And the third thing is she's an opportunist. That's just what she is. So people got to get out their feelings. Like, look, I'm not a Candace fan. I was a Detroit Shot guy.
I like Candace, but I didn't like her always being
Yeah,
the
she could play. Yeah, she could play,
top
but
reference
I
team.
was more of a Cheryl Ford guy.
Yeah, I like
I
Cheryl Ford.
want really a Candace guy. I like the Ford and them bad girls, the bad girls.
Right. She couldn't handle when they played physical. She didn't like that. She
No,
could
she
not
ain't
handle
like
that.
that shit. Ford and them used to body her up. She used to
Mm-hmm.
get mad.
Sakira Braxton, Cheryl Ford. That team was too physical for her.
Way
And
too
Lisa Leslie,
physical.
I lost a little respect when she tried to say that um Rick Mahorn try to attack her. I'm like, she
Right,
really try
right,
to attack
right,
her.
right, right.
I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
Lisa,
a lot
really?
of people lost respect for Lisa at that time.
I'm
They
like,
didn't
Lisa,
like
he just
that.
trying to say, hey, calm down. He wasn't trying to attack you. He wasn't trying to
Right.
fight no girl. Yeah, that was stupid.
Oh, if Cynthia came to the league in her prime, man, Tarasi would have never had all them records.
Nope. Because I think she was like 31, 32 when she first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yep.
Cynthia was old when
Yeah,
she
she was a
got
little
to the
older.
league.
Yeah,
She
I didn't
was
know who she
older.
was. I forgot that she played with USC because you had Cheryl, you had the twins, and she was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the fourth option on USC. So I forgot about her. Yeah, I forgot about her.
Maya Moore is my goat. That's
Shoot,
cool.
Maya Moore can still play if it's
Yeah.
shoot, but
Ben
she just don't
Beer.
want to.
Mm-hmm. Asia Reese, man, was picked number 7 on Chicago. He left because of BS. Talking about Wendell Carter. No, Wendell Carter got traded because we were finna unload Vucevic. We were finna rebuild. And we sent Vucevic there because Chicago had a little team put together with DeRozan and Levine. That's why he left.
All right.
Teaspoon and them couldn't get over that hump. But if Teaspoon was in the if Teaspoon was in the prime, man, they would have never made it.
Well, the problem with the Liberty at the time, they kept going to Rebecca Longface Lobo, and they didn't
Right.
put nobody around Teaspoon. You know, they was okay, the players, but they didn't have the talent that Houston had.
Why is she so bitter towards AR? Because AR breaking all her records.
Look, tonight they said Asia broke one of her records, so everybody breaking Canada's records.
Yeah. Candace don't like that shit. And Candace know that girl got more doll than she had coming up. That's why. Candace don't like her because of what she's doing, what she's getting. She's trying to roll with the machine. One of the goats as an executive, man. Yeah, she was 33 going on 34 when she joined the W. Yeah. CP told AB they'll be working out together down in Miami. Yeah, I know she is. She gonna work with her down in Miami. I know. It's funny how she want to work with her, and because everybody working with Angel. We know what time it is. Look, man, I see what she trying to do, man. I see what she trying to do. That's good for AB to work with CP, learn how to handle the ball, learn how to do some things. Hey, do your thing. Yeah, she a hater. Candace always been a hater, man. We defended Candace because of what Gino and them did to her on that women's team. But that's about it.
Gino took his beef with
Pat Summit out
Pat
on her.
Summitt on her. Right, that was so
Mm-hmm.
stupid. He's so immature. Really, and he tried to do the same thing with Don by poking shots at Don. Oh, he too
Right.
old for that shit. You know.
Yeah. You could tell he insecure. He's a very insecure person. Now she want to work with players. She's so corny. Well, CP's always worked with players. Her issue is she just don't like Angel. I got her over Candace already. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all could
She
disagree
way
with
past
me.
Candace. She
Asia,
way past
Asia
her.
got way more dog than Candace and was a way better basketball player than Candace. I'm sorry. I watched Candace. I watched Candace since she was in high school. She ain't got nothing on Asia Wilson. I'm sorry. Asia on a whole nother level, man.
Asia, can you look? I like Candace, but can Candace carry this team like Asia's carrying this team?
She couldn't carry the team she had.
Exactly, because no disrespect, we got point guard, and you have
And that good.
Jackie, but
Yep.
at the same time, her bench they kind of like you got Dana Evans and you got okay players. This is not the most talented championship run
You
team,
got Dad Bod Bell out there.
right?
And you got
So she's
Melissa
carrying
Smith,
right, and
who
she
is
carrying
not worth a first round pick.
exactly. So the fact that they up 4-3-0 and about to win a chip, that lets you know her leadership. And I don't think Candace could carry this team in her prime. She
No,
would not be able
no,
to do the same things that Asia is doing with this team at all.
no. I think Jeff paid Kansas to attack Angel Reese on the podcast. No, I don't believe he did that. I just believe that Candace is an asshole and she did it just to do it. Because she knew it would get her clicks and views. And people talking about she a C-tier player. It's like, nigga, what is you watching? Yeah, tried to say she gave Asia lectures. I mean, she probably taught the Asia and all that and stuff and did that, but man, Asia better than her. I'm sorry. I watched Candace, man. Candace could play. She was nice, but like I said, y'all need to go watch Swing Cash. She was overrated defender. I agree. Her defense won all that. It was good, but it wasn't elite how they try to make it out to be. I'd be like, man, Candace. The thing about Candace was a great all around player. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't really a two-way player. She was an all around player. Like she could do everything. Like she's good on defense, but she never was an elite defender. She was good though. What I put Asia in the top 10, Asia my number one right now. I got Asia, Swoops, Maya, Candace, and Cynthia.
But you know what? You got to say this: nobody has a 5-year run like Asia has. Even Cynthia
Oh no,
Cooper never had this type of run in 5 years. I mean, I'm not saying Asia didn't have a good run before, 2021, but from 2022 to now, or no, 2021 to now, amazing.
incredible.
Like wow, MVPs, defensive players, championships. Nobody had that run. Nobody had that run.
You got Maya over Asia. I don't. You gotta think about it. Asia's 6'5", and she could do everything Maya could do plus more. That's how insane it is. Catchings was a beast too. Catchings in my top 10. Elena Beard, probably top 15. If Angel McCautry wasn't so crazy, she up there. She nice.
Did she get injured? Her injuries kind of caught up with her. If she wouldn't have got injured, she would have been in the top 10 at least.
Mm-hmm. She couldn't win them championships. Oh man, Swing Cash was a beast. Cause Angel talked about her. Yeah, Angel know her history. That's how I know Angel's a hooper. I knew she was a hooper because she knows her history. Angel naming players that people don't even know what the hell she talking about. Where do I have Asian defenders of all time? I got Asia up there with the Cheryl Swoops, the Sylvia Fowles. You could argue she could be probably one of the best two-way players ever, if not the greatest. Because Tina Thompson was good. Tina wasn't as good defensively as Asia, though, but she was good. Yolanda Griffith was good. Yolanda Griffith was a dog on defense.
Right, she very underrated. Yes, I
Very
love her.
underrated. Yeah,
Yes,
very underrated. Griffith was a dog. She controlled the paint.
yes, her and let's say, what's the coach for the Lynx? I was figuring her name. That Monarch team was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Who else? Nneka was good, but not really a top defender like that. Tina Charles was good. Yeah, Elena Beard is up there too. Tamika Catchings. Yeah, Tamika was great. I got Tamika up there on defense over that's the reason why I like the Catchings a little more than Candace. Candace was a better offensive player, ball handler, but Tamika's defense was insane. Like Swoops is up there, Catchings, Beard. Elena Beard is in my top 3 or 4. Elena Beard is so underrated. It is so crazy. They don't ever talk about her. But I ain't gonna hold you. Look, Jeremy, if J.O. keep doing what she's doing, J.O. might be up there for me too. Because J.O.'s the best defensive guard I've seen possibly since Elena Beard or Maya.
Yep, she is. And I hope
Like,
I hope be like her. And they got the same body type, but I think she has longer arms. And she had a 6'2" wingspan, and that's Raven Johnson. And she could be like Jackie Young.
Raven just
Man,
don't have the offensive bag J.O. got. If
right.
she
I think she could.
if she could develop that,
Yep, she be Jo part
yeah, she'll
two
be J.O. part 2. Yeah.
with a better wingspan. She has
Right.
6'2" wingspan. She got long
Yeah.
arms for 5'8".
Yeah. Like if I'm her, if she could work on that midi, she'll be nasty. Oh yeah, Lainey Hamilton, Jeremy. Yeah, I got Lainey Hamilton is good. The only reason why I don't have Lainey, would you put Lainey over Kayla McBride? Because I wouldn't. Kayla to me is a better defender and got a better offensive bag. But Laney's a beast. So would you put Laney over on McBuckets, Jeremy? Because I know you a Lynx fan. And then Deezyii, look, if Deezyii could come back and be healthy, Deezyii could go down as one of the greatest defenders ever. She just gotta stay healthy. Okay, got you. So yeah, Lainey Hamilton will be right over her. Kayla to me is a little better offensively, But yeah, Laney Hamilton better defensively. So yeah, Jackie and Laney Hamilton, yeah, I agree. But on Carrington, I would put Carrington right behind Laney Hamilton. You got Kayla Thornton. Thornton's a great defender. I just don't know how they put Ryan in there. Because Ryan is not that good defensively to me. Unless I'm missing something.
No, she's not. Does she have a lot of steals? I don't know. I don't get it.
I mean, even if you get steals, like you can just play the passing lane.
Only reason why I say that it seemed like they were just voting for stats. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these players have stats, but when you look close, you know, I don't know.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kayla is underrated. I agree. They underrated. RJ's gonna be RJ. Who? Who you talking about, Al? Talking about Kia? Who? Who you talking about, RJ? Yeah, 3 and 4 years. Yeah, I mean, job ain't done. They got to close it out Friday. But this was a bad matchup for Phoenix. I said it. I mean, I've been watching it, man. They can't do nothing. They getting out hustled. Every time they went on a run, Aces punched them back in the mouth. They look defeated. They look down. It's crazy.
You know what? What's catching up with them? The fact they don't have a post, a real post player. When you play
Yeah,
on the perimeter and you rely on your guards and picking pick and pop threes and getting the ball out, it catches up you in the playoffs. You had to have that inside presence, and I think
yeah.
that's what's missing with them. If they had a decent post player, not they probably would give them the Aces some problems, but they had nobody in the post, so.
No. Well, they're not gonna have anybody in the post because AT don't like to play out there with a post player. She like to play out there with 3-point shooters or scorers.
But yeah, I mean, but that style is good in the regular season. In the playoffs,
Exactly.
it catches up with you because the game slow down. You got to be able to throw the ball in the post. That never changes unless you're gonna be like the Warriors, but that's not gonna work for every team.
No, but Draymond still a take a three. He's still a shoot a three to keep you honest. Alyssa Thomas don't even attempt them.
Right. Well, she don't even took a lot of jump shots either, even though she can.
Right.
That's
That's
what.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Draymond takes jump shots. So you have to honor him. Because if you leave him open for too long, he gonna get at least 2 or 3 on you. So that's why it works for them. But if Phoenix loses this series, do you bring AT back with Dewana?
Well, I don't know. People was talking about the DB messed up the chemistry. I think she did because before she came, back on the team or back with Phoenix, side two was playing a little differently. It messed up the chemistry, and it kind of messed up Kalia Copper. That's why she was like, "Oh Lord." Um, I don't know because I don't see Kai Copper coming back. I don't know.
Right. So is this Kai Copper's last season on contract?
I'm not sure. But if they decide not to bring DB back, how would that affect AT? Will she get an attitude? I don't know.
The Liberty one was better. They need a good, solid center. Again, they're not gonna get a regular center, MJ, because Alyssa Thomas doesn't like to be on the floor with another post player unless they can shoot threes. Like the play where, yeah, right. AT clogs up the paint. Facts. Azare, Azare will work. If they get Azare, that'll work. That's who they need to go after is Azare. That'll be a good center to get because she'll stretch the floor.
Did she play with them before?
Who, the Mercury?
Yeah, did she play with the Mercury?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
That was because she played with Chicago.
Yeah, Azare would be nice. But
Mm-hmm.
if the Aces, even the Aces win, you got to. I don't know if you could try to buy out Kirsten Bell's contract and
Mm-hmm.
Kia Stokes. She played good on defense, but she got to go. So Kirsten Bell, Kia, Meg,
Right.
and you still keep. I would still keep Cheyenne Parker because she got pregnant, whatever. Keep her. Um, Keep Dana. That's weird for me to say that, but and keep Alyssa Smith. You got to. You already gave the draft pick away, but so only three players coming back besides the starter. Um, Asia and Chelsea and Jackie, but they need to start looking at some of these players too to come
Mm-hmm.
because they can't. This can't be a repeat. You gotta Asia get a little older now. She's gonna be 30 next year, and you don't want to waste her prime and have her play too many minutes
Right.
because Meg and Kirsten Bell, you'll see it was horrible.
Yeah. Do they keep Nye? Hell yeah, they keep Nye. You keep Nye
Oh
for the
yeah,
future.
I forgot about Nye. Yeah, Nye. So Dana, Nye, and Cheyenne. Of course, you're gonna keep you're gonna keep Jewel. So yeah, but Meg and Kirsten and Kia Stokes gotta go.
You want like Angel on Dallas? Why not? Why wouldn't you want her, Aisha? Rakia Jackson to the Aces. Oh, y'all trying to go overboard. They got to get five better than Smith. I don't know where. I don't think Angel goes there. You don't think you're gonna protect Nye MJ? I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Even though you would, why you think who you gonna protect over Nye though?
They gonna protect Nye.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get rid of Nye.
They can't
That
get
would
rid
be
of
crazy.
Kirsten Bell because it's guaranteed, and nobody gonna want her. And then Kia Stokes, nobody want her. So I don't know.
Yeah, God don't even want them.
Damn.
They so bad, man.
Ooh.
I don't know what they were thinking, and
What was Becky thinking? I gotta see. I didn't know who. I didn't know who Kirsten Bell was. I gotta see her college highlights.
I do
What was
too.
Becky thinking? Oh, it's a project. You can't have no You can't mess up Asia's reign with no damn project. What the
Right.
hell? That's what I'm saying. Becky thinks she's smarter. She do some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff. But then want to blame Natalie Williams. A lot of the stuff was your fault. Bringing these players. Don't blame Natalie for that.
Right. I don't even know why she did that, man.
Yeah, and guaranteed her contract. It's one thing to, draft her. You gave her a guaranteed contract. I think she make 100 or something. I might be wrong. I might be more. That's crazy as hell.
You say you see Angel in LA. LA would be good for Angel. I just don't know what they. I don't think they're gonna get rid of Hamby. I think they're gonna keep Hamby. But Rakia and Angel on the same team, that'll be something nasty. You gonna protect Dana? We'll see. Would you protect Dana MJ over now?
With all
What?
due respect, you could probably find another Dana that do the little stuff. You know, for that size. She's small. You
Mhm.
could probably get another guard that can do what she do.
Right. I think Becky has her eye on Camilla. Mm, Camilla will work. Camilla will work. He said, "I'll protect her over Nalissa." To be honest, I agree. I don't see what people talk about with Nalissa. HD. Some people here in Chicago think Sky and Angel need to make amends, try to do something special here, and I'm like, nah. I think she's done with these sorry ass mother effers.
How you gonna make amends? That's crazy. When the way Jeff and them treat her, please.
Jabari,
Look,
I'ma tell you, like I told all the Sky fans, Angel is gone, and I have not been wrong yet when it's come to this WNBA shit.
HD, how far you are in the game
Going into the fourth.
now? Well, you see how I say, at least Alyssa Smith, you 25 years old. How in the hell you let 37-year-old, almost 37-year-old, DeWanna Bonner go past you? Like, really? That's the stuff I'm talking about.
Um,
I say she's a bum for that.
she is.
'Cause come on now.
I don't see what people see in her. I
Well,
mean, I I'm
She's a good
sorry. Like she
she play
lazy.
good defense sometimes, but you know what messing her up? Her motor. Like, what is your conditioning? What is your conditioning like? Her motor is not there sometimes. She get tired too quick. Last year she was real chunky. Now she did lose a little weight because she's a little chunky, a little heavy. But I don't get it. Like her motor, sometimes she take plays off, and yeah,
Well, I've
I don't
seen
know,
players take plays off,
a
but
lot.
for
Like
her,
it's just
her
laziness.
problem is her problem is she don't have that motor,
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's just
and her fundamentals are bad.
it is, and then you don't have a knack for the ball. Like you 6'4", your rebounding skills is not as average. You know, sometimes she just I don't get it. I don't know. Now she got better since she's on the Aces, but I don't know.
Ass for her.
Heard somebody said they should play more of Kalani Brown on Asia. Asia would cook her for
Oh no, that's
30
even worse.
minutes in the first half. That talk about you could just take fouls. No,
No,
Asia would cook her. Come on,
no.
Kalani would be more physical, but she'll go wrong. Kalani, she don't have to be
Right,
physical
she
with
too fast.
Kalani. Yeah, too
Mm-hmm.
fast. Kalani, she can't keep up with her. I wouldn't even try to bang with Kalani. I would just try to go around her, which she will. She be making layups all the whole game if you play Kalani. That's why they haven't played her.
And the only player who can play Asia and still not gonna stop her is Angel. That's it.
Yep,
Because Angel got the combination of size, speed, and she's strong too.
yep.
Like Asia can't just bully Angel, and That's why Asia was getting all them screens.
Mm-hmm. And she can't go past her either like that. So she needed
Right.
some kind of screens because other players she can ease with ease. But yeah,
Yeah.
Kalani Brown would get cooked. I don't think they should try to play Kalani Brown the next game.
No, they're not gonna play Kalani Brown. Look.
Shoot, I'd rather play Tasha Bobby Brown Mac on her. She about 6'4".
Yeah.
And
This is just a bad matchup for the Mercury. They would have been better playing the Fever.
it'll be like an up and down game. The Fever,
Hmm.
even with AB, it won't be a lot of posting up. It'll be a lot of And then the Mercury will win that series because they don't have enough offense with the injuries.
Hmm.
But hindsight is 2020 with Angel. I think the Lynx would have been a lot better.
Hmm.
Man, Cheryl Reeves.
Man, Cheryl Reed too cock. She was too arrogant.
Right. Because you guarantee if you don't win it this year, you'll be closer and you could bring other players in to play with Angel.
Right.
You got Angel and Fee. You build around them as far as, just getting other pieces. But, oh well.
They deleted her from the Sky page.
Because even as wacky as Becky was, if she had that pick, she would pick Angel. No doubt.
Hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
She would not pass up on Angel.
I agree.
And that would have guaranteed definitely that it would be a dynasty. There will be no New York championship. The Aces we going for back to back, another
Mhm.
back
Agreed.
to back to back.
I agree. Angel Reese says she finds really hard to keep her under perimeter. Yeah, Can we say it's the over aces got this? Yeah. Well, we'll see. Job ain't finished, man. What Kobe say? Job not done.
One thing they could help the Mercury if they fall asleep and then the referees try to do that fever stuff.
Well, it worked for the Fever because they had two guards
They
that
could
were
take it to the
quick and
rim.
fast. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
The Fever,
actually got they play Copper like that. They haven't ran any plays for her. She's the only one
yeah,
that
but
really get her shot, and maybe Monique, maybe.
mhm. Yeah, but the way their play style is, they can't play like that.
Mm.
Satu got to have the ball in her hand. So does AT.
And that's not good. Yeah.
Mhm. It ain't good at all. And plus, like I said, I don't trust Nate Tibbetts. To me, he seemed like a celebrity. He want to be a celebrity. He don't want to be a coach
Hmm.
because he could have gone to his bench and tried something new. I think she watches Asia a lot too. You could tell. Angel watch everybody. She watch a lot of film. Like Teaspoon be breaking film down with her. She'll chop some clips up because you could tell. You could tell when you watch them play. Angel seemed like the only person that be in position. Everybody else seemed lost as hell, and you could tell they don't watch film.
They do.
They don't watch no film. I'm telling you, Jeremy, she needs to add to her game. She need to add. She either need to work on her handles or work on her post game. She got to work on
Right.
something.
Because even okay, she shoot a lot of threes, but what happened to the mid range game? She don't
Right.
even do that. If you that size, you gotta learn how to when the game slow down, how to get your shot to the post. But I don't know.
And Angel need to pull up a game for a Friday. Man, Angel is working on her game and getting her bag. Angel is not worried about this series.
No.
Yeah, she got to work on going right. She got to work on her handles. Satu don't have any good handles.
No, she don't.
Like if you're that size and gonna bring the ball up, you got to have better handles.
They've been stripping her the whole series.
Yeah,
And her defense gotta get a little better too.
hmm it does.
She do get cooked a lot of times.
Yeah, to be that size, like I expect more from Satu.
All right. She don't even block the shot. Even if somebody go past her, she don't know how to do that.
Mm-mm, she don't. Yeah, she do got a competitive mind. Well, Angel's competitive. Mm. I think Asia also watches film. What? Of course she do. Yeah, the whole Aces watches film. Asia ID on her. Asia is on her Michael Jordan ish right now. True. I would like Jackie to get the Finals MVP. Hell no. Asia's been more consistent.
All right. Jackie been good, but this game she's kind of
Yeah, she was good on defense, but
right.
offensively, no, man. I've been watching it. Asia's clearly the MVP.
So that's crazy. She's gonna have to if they win the MVP regular season, defensive player, and MVP in the finals. That's
That's a
crazy.
trifecta. That's a trifecta.
Wow, and a chip. Right.
hmm And a
That's
chip.
wow. That's crazy. With this team, minus like I said, minus take away Chelsea and JL. Like
hmm
you carried this team. This team. Wow. Yeah.
Right. Right. I agree. Like this team here, like
I didn't see it.
if
That lets you know how
you
special she is.
who
Asia. I look like she really the GOAT. Come on now.
yeah, she is. I got
I,
Asia as the GOAT.
'Cause I don't see nobody else
I mean,
carrying
cause
this team.
look, I love Cheryl Swoops, but Cheryl wasn't in her prime and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was past it. Like
And
Maya Moore
she
was
had always had a good team, and so did Maya.
right. Maya was good, but could she carry this? I don't think anybody could carry this team like Asia did.
Nope. Because even okay, of course, Maya had starters around her, but I'm talking about they had a good bench too. That's the first team that really didn't have one of the championship teams that didn't really have a good bench. Because even Houston had good benches, but they just didn't get a credit. But this bench is like, besides Dana and maybe Anissa Smith, it's kind of like, it's kind of dead. So
Why Sky's not watching film? I don't know. Shit, they look at it and stuff, but they're not putting extra time in on it. You could tell because every time they come to the floor, like they doing something different. Is it just me or Satu and JJ play the exact same style of basketball? Yeah, they like 6'6", but play like they 5'6". Yeah, they
yeah,
do. They sure do. That's a good comparison, Jabari. Yeah.
yep. I kept saying that she played like JJ. Wanted to fall in love with three, and I don't know, take plays off, disappear. I think she had the Finals MVP last year, JJ, but she wasn't the Finals MVP to me.
Who you thought it was?
Shoot, they should have gave it to the you see now the Liberty bench, but they couldn't do that. But yeah, you know
Yeah, I thought Kayla and Laney were more MVP than she was.
exactly. Kayla, Lady Hamilton, Sably, and then Phoebe started shooting. But JJ, yeah, she was okay in that series. But yeah, the Lynx should have won last year. They ran out of gas, and the referees. It's just a combination of a lot of things.
The league better promote Asia next year. Man, good luck with that. They finna promote that flatback chick.
They keep saying Asia's game too boring.
Who?
A lot of people keep saying that, but that's not boring. You just gotta, if you don't know basketball, you know, it's not boring.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
But flat backing is not going to be a star. Paige is gonna take that over, as far as
Hmm.
the great YT. But at least she can play, on both sides, and not just do certain things.
Yeah, Kayla Thornton. Yeah, like Thornton and Hamilton won 2 games by themselves,
They did.
and I don't know why people forget that shit.
Well, now they see that the bench was important. They look real bad against the Mercury.
Hmm.
Well, HD, about to get off of this.
Yeah, I'm about to call it a night too. Thank y'all
Thank
for
you for.
coming by. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button, share this on all y'all platforms, and you could donate by Cash Apping or Super Chatting or Super Thanks. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell to select all. I will holler at y'all later. Be safe. I'm out. Deezyii.